Welcome. Today, we're diving deep into the science of food as medicine. I'm going to reveal 6 incredible foods that don't just nourish you. They heal your body, slow the aging process, and even reverse it in days. These aren't fads or magic pills. These are science-backed superfoods that work at the cellular level to repair, protect, and rejuvenate. When we talk about foods that boost cellular repair, we are talking about the very building blocks of life and the intricate processes that keep our bodies functioning at an optimal level. Every cell in our body is constantly under stress, facing damage from free radicals, environmental toxins, and the natural wear and tear of daily life. This cellular damage, if left unchecked, accumulates over time and contributes to aging, chronic disease, and decreased overall health. What is remarkable is that certain foods have been scientifically shown to activate the body's natural repair mechanisms, supporting cellular regeneration and protecting against the effects of oxidative stress. These foods are not merely providing nutrition, they are acting as medicine at a molecular level, influencing the very systems that determine how well our bodies maintain, repair, and renew themselves. One of the most powerful ways foods enhance cellular repair is by providing antioxidants. Antioxidants are compounds that neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cellular components such as DNA, proteins, and cell membranes. Free radicals are a natural byproduct of metabolism, but environmental factors such as pollution, UV radiation, poor diet, and stress dramatically increase their presence. When free radicals overwhelm the body's defenses, a condition called oxidative stress occurs, accelerating aging and increasing the risk of diseases like cancer, diabetes, and cardiovascular disorders. Foods rich in antioxidants, like berries, dark leafy greens, nuts, and certain spices, help maintain the delicate balance between oxidative damage and repair, allowing cells to function properly and reducing the cumulative impact of aging at the cellular level. Beyond antioxidants, many foods contain compounds that directly influence cell signaling pathways responsible for repair and regeneration. Polyphenols, flavonoids, and other bioactive compounds interact with molecular pathways such as NRF2, AMPK, and sirtuins, which play critical roles in DNA repair, mitochondrial function, and longevity. For example, compounds found in green tea, cocoa, and certain colorful vegetables have been shown to activate these pathways, essentially turning on the body's own repair systems. This means that the cells are not just passively surviving, they are actively repairing, detoxifying, and renewing themselves, which has profound implications for slowing aging and enhancing resilience against disease. Another crucial aspect of cellular repair is reducing inflammation, which is a key driver of cellular damage. Chronic, low-grade inflammation, often called inflammaging, is closely associated with aging and many degenerative diseases. Foods that have natural anti-inflammatory properties, such as fatty fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids, turmeric, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, can calm this persistent inflammation. By reducing inflammatory signals in the body, these foods prevent unnecessary stress on cells, giving them the energy and resources they need to repair and regenerate more effectively. The combination of antioxidant protection and anti-inflammatory action creates an environment where cells can thrive and maintain optimal function. Certain nutrients also provide the raw materials necessary for cellular repair. Proteins, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals are not just structural components. They are critical for the synthesis of enzymes, DNA, RNA, and other molecules involved in cell maintenance. For instance, vitamin C is essential for collagen synthesis, which repairs connective tissue and skin. Zinc is involved in DNA repair and immune function, and B vitamins support energy metabolism and cellular communication. Consuming a diverse array of nutrient-dense foods ensures that the body has the tools it needs to conduct repairs efficiently, rather than struggling with deficiencies that slow down recovery and regeneration. One of the most fascinating areas of research in cellular repair involves stem cell activation and support. Certain foods have been shown to stimulate the body's stem cells, which are the master repair cells capable of differentiating into many types of specialized cells. Stem cells play a crucial role in regenerating tissues, healing wounds, and maintaining organ function. Foods like berries, leafy greens, and mushrooms contain compounds that enhance stem cell activity, increasing the body's ability to repair itself from the inside out. This is particularly important as we age, because stem cell function naturally declines over time, making the body more susceptible to damage and slower to recover from illness or injury. It's also worth noting that the gut microbiome plays an indirect yet vital role in cellular repair. A healthy gut supports proper nutrient absorption, immune function, and even the production of signaling molecules that affect cellular regeneration. Foods that nourish beneficial gut bacteria, such as fermented foods, prebiotic fibers, and polyphenol-rich fruits, create a gut environment that facilitates repair processes throughout the body. In essence, a well-nourished gut acts as a partner in cellular maintenance, ensuring that repair mechanisms have the support they need to function optimally. Incorporating these repair-boosting foods into daily life is not about occasional indulgence. It's about consistently providing the body with the tools it needs to maintain, protect, and renew itself. Over time, this dietary approach translates into visible benefits: healthier skin, increased energy, improved recovery from exercise or injury, and a lower risk of chronic disease. It is an empowering strategy because it emphasizes what we can do now with our meals and choices to influence our cellular health and longevity. The power of food is not just in calories or macronutrients. It is in the ability to influence the biology of our cells, to give them the best possible environment to repair and thrive, and to turn back the clock on the wear and tear that naturally occurs with aging. When we focus on ingredients that fight inflammation, we are addressing one of the most critical factors that affects every aspect of health, aging, and disease prevention. Inflammation is a natural response by the body to injury, infection, or stress. It is a vital part of the immune system's toolkit. However, when inflammation becomes chronic, persistent, or low-grade, it silently wreaks havoc on cells, tissues, and organs. This type of inflammation, often called silent inflammation or inflammaging, is a key driver behind many of the diseases associated with aging, including heart disease, diabetes, neurodegenerative disorders, and even certain cancers. What makes this so concerning is that chronic inflammation is not always noticeable. Many people are unaware of the damage occurring within their bodies until it manifests as a serious health problem. The remarkable aspect of nutrition is that certain foods contain natural compounds that can actively reduce inflammation, soothe cellular stress, and restore balance in the body, essentially acting as a shield against chronic disease. One of the primary ways these anti-inflammatory foods work is by modulating the immune system. Chronic inflammation often arises when the immune system is overactive or misdirected, leading to the release of inflammatory molecules called cytokines. Foods rich in anti-inflammatory compounds such as polyphenols, carotenoids, and omega-3 fatty acids help regulate this immune response. For example, fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel contain high levels of EPA and DHA, omega-3 fatty acids that have been extensively studied for their ability to reduce pro-inflammatory cytokines. By incorporating these foods into the diet, the body can calm excessive immune activity while still maintaining its ability to defend against pathogens, creating an environment that supports healing and cellular protection. Certain spices and herbs also play a powerful role in controlling inflammation. Turmeric, with its active compound curcumin, is one of the most studied natural anti-inflammatory agents in the world. Curcumin works at a molecular level to inhibit pathways responsible for inflammation, including NF-κB, which is a central regulator of the inflammatory process. Other herbs and spices like ginger, sin, amman, rosemary, and cloves contain bioactive molecules that target similar pathways, reducing oxidative stress and preventing damage to DNA and cellular structures. Regular inclusion of these ingredients in meals is not just about flavor, it is about turning food into a therapeutic tool that systematically lowers the inflammatory burden in the body. Vegetables and fruits, particularly those rich in color, are another cornerstone in the fight against inflammation. The pigments in berries, tomatoes, bell peppers, and leafy greens are not just for aesthetics, they are potent antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. Anthocyanins, flavonoids, and carotenoids neutralize free radicals and downregulate inflammatory signaling, reducing oxidative stress on cells and tissues. These compounds are highly synergistic, meaning that when consumed together in a varied diet, their anti-inflammatory effects are amplified. This synergy is why whole foods are often more effective than isolated supplements. They provide a combination of compounds that work together to maintain balance and protect the body at a molecular level. Another essential aspect of fighting inflammation through diet involves gut health. The gut microbiome, consisting of trillions of microorganisms, plays a critical role in regulating inflammation throughout the body. Beneficial gut bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids such as butyrate, which have strong anti-inflammatory effects and help maintain the integrity of the gut lining. When the gut barrier is compromised, inflammatory molecules can leak into the bloodstream, triggering systemic inflammation. Consuming prebiotic fibers, fermented foods, and polyphenol-rich plants nourishes these beneficial bacteria, supporting a gut environment that actively reduces inflammation and strengthens the immune system's natural balance. In this sense, the gut acts as both a sensor and a regulator of inflammation, and the foods we eat directly influence how effectively it can perform this function. Chronic inflammation is also closely linked to metabolic stress and insulin resistance, which are major contributors to weight gain, fatigue, and chronic disease. Anti-inflammatory foods help regulate blood sugar levels, improve insulin sensitivity, and reduce the production of inflammatory adipokines, molecules released by fat tissue that can exacerbate inflammation throughout the body. By stabilizing metabolism and lowering inflammatory triggers, these foods support cellular repair, cardiovascular health, and overall longevity. This is why a diet rich in anti-inflammatory ingredients is not just about managing symptoms. It is a foundational approach to preventing disease and maintaining vitality at the cellular level. Finally, many anti-inflammatory foods provide essential micronutrients and cofactors that directly support cellular defense and repair. Vitamin C, vitamin E, selenium, and magnesium, for example, are critical for neutralizing free radicals, maintaining enzyme function, and stabilizing cellular membranes. When combined with phytonutrients from whole foods, these nutrients create a comprehensive defense system that not only suppresses inflammation, but also allows cells to recover, regenerate, and function optimally. The result is a body that can handle stress more efficiently, heal faster, and maintain a level of resilience that contributes to healthy aging, disease prevention, and overall well-being. When we discuss nutrients that support stem cell regeneration, we are exploring one of the most profound areas of health and longevity science. Stem cells are the body's master repair system, capable of transforming into specialized cells that replace damaged tissues, rejuvenate organs, and maintain optimal function throughout every major tissue in the body, from the skin to the liver, from muscles to the nervous system, relies on stem cells to maintain integrity and repair damage. However, as we age, the number and activity of stem cells naturally decline, which contributes to slower healing, increased vulnerability to disease, and visible signs of aging. The exciting revelation from modern nutrition science is that certain foods contain compounds that can directly stimulate stem cell activity, enhance their regenerative potential, and create an environment where the body can repair itself more effectively and efficiently. One of the most powerful mechanisms through which foods support stem cell regeneration is the presence of polyphenols and flavonoids, plant-based compounds that have been shown to activate signaling pathways critical for stem cell function. Compounds like resveratrol, found in grapes and berries, epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG, found in green tea, and quercetin, found in onions and apples, have been studied extensively for their ability to enhance the proliferation and differentiation of stem cells. These compounds work by interacting with molecular pathways such as SIRT1, AMPK, and WNT beta-catenin, which regulate stem cell self-renewal and the repair of damaged tissues. By consuming foods rich in these bioactive molecules, we are essentially providing our stem cells with the signals they need to remain active, multiply, and perform their restorative functions efficiently. Another critical nutrient class that supports stem cell regeneration is omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish, flax seeds, and chia seeds. Omega-3 not only reduce chronic inflammation, but also influence stem cell behavior. Chronic inflammation impairs stem cell function, slowing their ability to repair tissues and maintain organ health. By mitigating inflammation, omega-3s create a more favorable environment for stem cells to thrive. Additionally, omega-3s integrate into cell membranes, improving membrane fluidity and signaling, which enhances the responsiveness of stem cells to the body's repair needs. This dual action, reducing inflammation and optimizing cellular function, demonstrates how specific dietary components can directly impact the body's regenerative capacity. Certain amino acids and proteins are also essential for supporting stem cell regeneration. Proteins provide the building blocks for new cells, while specific amino acids like arginine, leucine, and glutamine act as signaling molecules that promote stem cell proliferation and differentiation. For example, leucine activates the mTOR pathway, which plays a crucial role in cellular growth and tissue repair. Arginine supports nitric oxide production, which improves blood flow and nutrient delivery to stem cells, enhancing their ability to perform repair functions. Adequate protein intake, particularly from nutrient-dense sources like legumes, nuts, seeds, eggs, and lean meats, ensures that stem cells have both the resources and signals necessary to regenerate tissues efficiently. Micronutrients also play a vital role in stem cell health. Vitamins and minerals such as vitamin D, vitamin A, zinc, and selenium act as cofactors in enzymatic reactions that regulate stem cell proliferation and differentiation. Vitamin D, for instance, binds to specific receptors on stem cells, influencing gene expression that governs cell growth and differentiation. Zinc is essential for DNA synthesis and repair, while selenium protects stem cells from oxidative stress that could otherwise impair their function. When the diet provides a full spectrum of these micronutrients, it equips stem cells with the tools they need to repair and maintain tissues effectively, contributing to resilience against aging and disease. In addition to nutrients, specific plant compounds called senolytics have recently emerged as key players in stem cell regeneration. Senolytics selectively target senescent cells, which are aged or damaged cells that no longer divide but secrete harmful inflammatory molecules that disrupt tissue health. By removing these senescent cells, senolytic compounds such as those found in berries, cruciferous vegetables, and certain teas reduce the negative signals in tissues, allowing healthy stem cells to proliferate and restore function. This mechanism highlights the remarkable interplay between diet, cellular cleanup, and the activation of regenerative processes that keep the body youthful and resilient. The gut microbiome also has a profound indirect effect on stem cell health. Beneficial gut bacteria produce metabolites such as short-chain fatty acids that influence stem cell activity in distant tissues, including the gut lining, immune system, and even the brain. Foods that nourish these beneficial microbes, fermented foods, prebiotic fibers, polyphenol-rich fruits, and vegetables, create an ecosystem that promotes stem cell regeneration. This relationship emphasizes that supporting stem cell health is not just about isolated nutrients, but about creating a holistic internal environment that allows the body's natural repair mechanisms to function optimally. Finally, maintaining metabolic balance and reducing oxidative stress through diet is critical for stem cell regeneration. Foods that stabilize blood sugar, enhance mitochondrial function, and provide antioxidants reduce cellular stress, which allows stem cells to focus on regeneration rather than repair from damage. Consistently consuming nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory, and regenerative foods provides stem cells with the ideal conditions to function at their peak, enhancing tissue repair, slowing aging processes, and improving overall vitality. When we examine foods that enhance metabolic health, we are looking at the central engine of the body, the systems that control energy production, nutrient utilization, and overall vitality. Metabolism is not simply about burning calories. It is about the efficiency and health of the cells, tissues, and organs that convert the food we eat into usable energy, repair materials, and signaling molecules that support life. A well-functioning metabolism ensures that cells have the energy to perform their functions, repair themselves, and maintain optimal communication with other cells. Conversely, a sluggish or impaired metabolism contributes to weight gain, insulin resistance, hormonal imbalances, chronic inflammation, and accelerated aging. What is truly empowering is that certain foods have been scientifically shown to optimize metabolic processes, improve energy efficiency, and support the body's natural ability to regulate weight, blood sugar, and overall health. One of the primary mechanisms by which foods enhance metabolic health is through the regulation of blood sugar and insulin sensitivity. Foods with a low glycemic index, rich in fiber and complex carbohydrates such as whole grains, legumes, vegetables, and certain fruits prevent rapid spikes in blood sugar and reduce the burden on the pancreas. When insulin levels are balanced and cells respond efficiently to this hormone, the body can more effectively store and utilize energy rather than converting excess sugar into fat. Chronic high blood sugar and insulin resistance not only promote fat accumulation, but also trigger inflammatory processes that impair cellular function. By consuming foods that stabilize blood sugar, the body maintains a smoother metabolic rhythm, which supports cellular repair, energy production, and overall vitality. Another key factor in metabolic health is mitochondrial function. Mitochondria, often referred to as the powerhouses of the cell, are responsible for converting nutrients into energy in the form of ATP. When mitochondrial efficiency declines, energy production drops, oxidative stress increases, and cells become more susceptible to damage. Certain foods have been shown to improve mitochondrial function, including foods rich in antioxidants, B vitamins, magnesium, and coenzyme Q10 precursors. These nutrients protect mitochondria from oxidative damage, enhance energy production, and support the body's ability to respond to stress. Foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, fatty fish, and colorful vegetables supply the essential compounds needed to keep mitochondria operating at peak efficiency, ensuring that cells have the energy required for repair, regeneration, and optimal performance. Polyphenols and other plant-based compounds also play a crucial role in metabolic regulation. These bioactive molecules, found in berries, green tea, cocoa, and a variety of fruits and vegetables, have been shown to activate pathways such as AMPK, which acts as a metabolic master switch. Activation of AMPK promotes fat oxidation, enhances glucose uptake by cells, and improves insulin sensitivity, effectively turning the body into a more efficient, energy-burning machine. Additionally, these compounds support detoxification pathways, reduce inflammation, and improve cellular signaling, all of which contribute to a metabolism that is responsive, adaptable, and resilient. Incorporating polyphenol-rich foods into the diet is not just about adding flavor or color, it is about harnessing the power of plant compounds to optimize the body's energy systems at a cellular level. Another often overlooked aspect of metabolic health is the role of healthy fats. Contrary to outdated beliefs, certain fats, especially monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, are essential for hormone production, cell membrane integrity, and nutrient absorption. Omega-3 fatty acids from fatty fish, walnuts, and flax seeds, as well as monounsaturated fats from olive oil, avocados, and nuts, help regulate lipid metabolism, reduce inflammation, and improve insulin sensitivity. These fats also provide a stable source of energy for cells and tissues, preventing the spikes and crashes associated with refined carbohydrates and unhealthy fats. By incorporating healthy fats into the diet, the body receives both structural support for cellular membranes and functional support for metabolic processes that maintain energy balance and vitality. Fiber, another essential component of metabolic health, influences not only digestion but also hormonal signaling and the gut microbiome. Soluble fibers, found in foods such as oats, legumes, and certain fruits, slow digestion, regulate blood sugar, and support the growth of beneficial gut bacteria. These bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which enhance metabolic efficiency, reduce inflammation, and improve insulin sensitivity. A healthy gut ecosystem communicates with metabolic organs like the liver, pancreas, and adipose tissue, creating a feedback loop that optimizes energy utilization and fat metabolism. Consistently eating fiber-rich foods ensures that this system functions harmoniously, supporting long-term metabolic balance. Lastly, certain spices and natural compounds can provide subtle yet powerful metabolic support. Ingredients like cinnamon, ginger, turmeric, and capsaicin found in chili peppers have been shown to influence thermogenesis, enhance fat oxidation, and improve glucose metabolism. These compounds work on a molecular level to stimulate energy expenditure, improve cellular responsiveness, and reduce low-grade inflammation that can impair metabolic function. While the effects may seem small on a daily basis, when combined with a nutrient-dense whole food diet, these metabolic boosters contribute to a cumulative improvement in energy balance, weight management, and overall health. When we focus on natural compounds that slow and reverse aging, we are delving into one of the most transformative areas of modern health science. Aging is not merely a chronological process, it is a biological phenomenon driven by cellular damage, oxidative stress, inflammation, and a gradual decline in the body's ability to repair itself. While we cannot completely stop time, research shows that certain natural compounds found in everyday foods can profoundly influence the aging process at the cellular level. These compounds target the mechanisms that cause wear and tear on cells, protect DNA, enhance repair systems, and promote resilience, effectively slowing the visible and internal signs of aging, and in some cases even reversing them. Understanding how to incorporate these compounds into a daily diet allows individuals to actively participate in their own longevity and vitality. One of the most important classes of these natural compounds is polyphenols, which are abundant in colorful fruits, vegetables, teas, and certain spices. Polyphenols act as antioxidants, neutralizing harmful free radicals that accumulate in cells over time. Free radicals are unstable molecules that damage DNA, proteins, and lipids, accelerating the aging process and contributing to chronic diseases. By scavenging these free radicals, polyphenols help maintain cellular integrity, prevent premature aging, and support overall health. Beyond their antioxidant properties, polyphenols also modulate important signaling pathways such as SIRT1 and AMPK, which are directly involved in cellular repair, energy metabolism, and longevity. Regular consumption of polyphenol-rich foods like berries, dark chocolate, green tea, and red grapes provides a potent defense against cellular damage and supports systems that slow aging from the inside out. Another remarkable group of natural compounds that influence aging are flavonoids, which are a subset of polyphenols. Flavonoids are found in citrus fruits, onions, apples, and a variety of vegetables, and they work by reducing inflammation, enhancing mitochondrial function, and promoting vascular health. Chronic inflammation, often called inflammaging, is one of the major contributors to accelerated aging as it damages cells, tissues, and organs over time. Flavonoids help regulate inflammatory pathways, decrease pro-inflammatory molecules, and protect tissues from oxidative stress. By reducing the burden of inflammation, flavonoids create an environment where cells can focus on repair and regeneration rather than dealing with ongoing damage, which is essential for maintaining youthful function and appearance. In addition to polyphenols and flavonoids, certain carotenoids and pigments found in brightly colored fruits and vegetables play a crucial role in slowing the aging process. Compounds like beta-carotene, lutein, and zeaxanthin protect the skin, eyes, and nervous system from oxidative stress. They also support immune function and enhance the body's ability to respond to cellular damage. The vibrant colors of these foods are a direct reflection of the protective compounds they contain, making it easy to visually identify natural anti-aging powerhouses. Consuming a variety of colorful produce ensures that multiple protective mechanisms are activated, enhancing the body's resilience to the cumulative effects of aging. Healthy fats, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, are another critical component in the fight against aging, found in fatty fish, flax seeds, walnuts, and chia seeds, omega-3s. Reduce chronic inflammation, improve cardiovascular health, and support brain function. As we age, inflammation and oxidative stress increasingly affect the heart and brain, leading to cognitive decline, cardiovascular disease, and reduced quality of life. Omega-3 fatty acids integrate into cell membranes, improving fluidity and signaling, which enhances cellular communication and repair processes. By supporting these systems, omega-3s help maintain tissue integrity, promote brain health, and slow age-related deterioration at a fundamental level. Certain amino acids and protein-rich foods also contribute to anti-aging effects by supporting muscle maintenance, enzyme production, and tissue repair. As we grow older, muscle mass naturally declines, leading to reduced mobility, metabolic slowdown, and increased risk of chronic disease. Proteins from sources such as lean meats, legumes, eggs, and dairy provide the necessary building blocks for maintaining muscle mass, synthesizing enzymes, and producing hormones that regulate growth and repair. Amino acids like glycine and proline are especially important for collagen production, which maintains skin elasticity, joint health, and connective tissue integrity. Ensuring adequate protein intake in combination with anti-aging compounds creates a synergistic effect that supports both appearance and internal function. Another critical mechanism by which natural compounds slow aging is through stem cell support and senescence modulation. Certain polyphenols and plant-derived compounds act as senolytics, selectively clearing senescent cells that no longer divide but release harmful inflammatory molecules. By reducing the number of these dysfunctional cells, these compounds allow healthy stem cells to proliferate and restore tissue function. Foods such as berries, cruciferous vegetables, and green tea provide these protective CTS, effectively rejuvenating tissues and supporting cellular regeneration. This process not only slows the aging of organs and tissues, but also enhances resilience against disease, fatigue, and functional decline. Finally, natural compounds in food also support metabolic health and mitochondrial efficiency, both of which are essential for slowing the aging process. Compounds that activate AMPK, sirtuins, and other metabolic regulators enhance fat metabolism, improve glucose utilization, and increase mitochondrial energy production. Efficient mitochondria generate less oxidative stress while producing the energy cells need to repair and maintain themselves. By combining nutrient-dense foods, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds, the body is equipped with the tools to maintain vitality, repair damage, and slow the cellular clock in multiple systems simultaneously. When we focus on diet strategies for long-term vitality and longevity, we are exploring the ways in which the foods we consume daily can profoundly influence how we age, how our bodies repair themselves, and how resilient we remain to chronic disease. Longevity is not simply a matter of genetics or luck. It is heavily influenced by lifestyle choices, with diet being one of the most powerful and controllable factors. Every bite we take provides either the building blocks for repair, energy production, and cellular health, or compounds that accelerate inflammation, oxidative stress, and cellular damage. Understanding which foods to include and how to structure meals allows us to create a sustainable environment in the body that promotes resilience, slows aging, and supports optimal function across all systems. One of the central principles of a longevity-focused diet is the consistent consumption of whole, nutrient-dense foods. Whole foods, including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and high-quality proteins, provide an array of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and phytonutrients that work synergistically to support cellular repair and metabolic balance. Unlike highly processed foods, which often contain refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and additives that promote inflammation, whole foods deliver the precise compounds needed to maintain optimal function. For example, leafy greens are rich in folate, magnesium, and antioxidants that protect DNA, support energy metabolism, and reduce oxidative stress, while berries provide polyphenols that activate cellular repair pathways. A diet emphasizing whole foods ensures that every meal contributes to long-term vitality rather than undermining it. Another key strategy is incorporating anti-inflammatory foods consistently into the diet. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of aging and disease, affecting the cardiovascular system, brain, joints, and organs throughout the body. By including fatty fish rich in omega-3s, turmeric, ginger, garlic, cruciferous vegetables, and polyphenol-rich fruits, we create a dietary environment that calms inflammation and allows cells to focus on repair rather than responding to damage. This not only supports longevity, but also enhances energy levels, cognitive function, and metabolic efficiency. A focus on anti-inflammatory nutrition is a proactive approach to disease prevention, addressing one of the root causes of cellular decline and organ dysfunction. Balancing macronutrients for metabolic efficiency is another cornerstone of long-term vitality. Protein provides the building blocks for tissue repair, muscle maintenance, and enzyme production. Healthy fats support hormone balance, cellular membrane integrity, and anti-inflammatory effects, and complex carbohydrates supply stable energy for daily activity while supporting the gut microbiome. Proper macronutrient balance ensures that metabolism remains efficient, energy levels are sustained, and the body can optimize nutrient utilization for repair and regeneration. Over time, this balance reduces the risk of metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance, and other age-related conditions that compromise health and longevity. In addition to nutrient quality, timing and dietary patterns play a significant role in longevity. Approaches such as intermittent fasting, time-restricted eating, or simply avoiding constant late-night eating have been shown to enhance cellular repair processes, improve insulin sensitivity, and stimulate autophagy, the body's natural recycling system. Autophagy allows cells to clear damaged proteins and organelles, effectively rejuvenating themselves and preventing the accumulation of cellular debris that contributes to aging and disease. By aligning eating patterns with the body's natural rhythms, we support longevity pathways and give cells the opportunity to perform essential repair processes. Hydration and the consumption of bioactive beverages are also important for long-term vitality. Green tea, herbal infusions, and certain antioxidant-rich drinks provide additional polyphenols, catechins, and flavonoids that enhance metabolism, protect DNA, and support mitochondrial function. Proper hydration ensures that nutrient transport, waste elimination, and cellular communication operate efficiently, which is fundamental for maintaining energy, cognitive function, and tissue repair over time. Even simple practices such as drinking water before and during meals contribute to digestive efficiency and cellular health, making hydration a subtle but essential aspect of longevity-focused nutrition. Maintaining a diverse and colorful diet is another critical strategy for supporting longevity. Different colored fruits and vegetables provide distinct phytonutrients, each targeting unique cellular pathways. For instance, red tomatoes are rich in lycopene, which supports cardiovascular health. Orange carrots contain beta-carotene for skin and eye protection, and purple berries provide anthocyanins that enhance mitochondrial function and reduce oxidative stress. Diversity in diet ensures comprehensive coverage of antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and other protective molecules that collectively slow the aging process and maintain overall vitality. Finally, supporting the gut microbiome is essential for long-term health and longevity. Beneficial gut bacteria produce metabolites that influence inflammation, metabolism, and even stem cell function. Foods that nourish these microbes, including fermented foods, prebiotic fibers, legumes, and polyphenol-rich fruits and vegetables, create an internal ecosystem that enhances nutrient absorption, regulates immune responses, and supports cellular repair. By maintaining a healthy gut, we indirectly support every system in the body, from metabolic regulation to brain health, creating the foundation for sustained vitality, disease resistance, and extended health span.